Yep, it's your boy Geezo back with another video. And today, and today, and today, one more time for you haters, man. Into the day. Okay. Y'all see my lovely belt collection, man. Somebody put something right there. I don't like that. But y'all see my lovely, but we can take the hat down. But y'all see my lovely belt collection. But this is not today, today is really not about today is really not about titles. Today is about something that really not I'm I don't know, man. I don't even the thing is I was struggling to make this video because I was like, do I even want to talk about this shit? Or don't I want to talk about this shit? Because it's like, do I wanna do I even wanna be do I even want to talk about this? And sometimes I say no, sometimes I say yeah. It all depends. So, and right now my answer is no. But no, I'm just joking. So we're gonna talk about it. I just can't take it anymore. There's so much talk about lab diamonds versus natural diamonds. Oh, these man, let's get into it, man. I just can't take it no more. So reason being that I really don't want to be talking about jewelry is because everything that has been discussed in the last past three two to 3 to 2 years, 2 to 2 years, at least 2 years, at the least 2 years, we are seeing it, and the rest of the world is becoming privy to what's going on. So lab diamonds versus natural diamonds. A lot of people say they prefer natural diamonds because natural diamonds cost so much more. Natural, and that is obviously the reasoning for people to want the natural diamond, right? Newsflash: natural diamonds does not cost as much as you think. Okay, that's number one. The more expensive diamonds, your bigger carat size, your colors, those are gonna have a good price on them always, right? They're gonna have a good price on them always. Now these other diamonds, you know what I mean? They're not costing much. Now, are you overpaying for them? Yeah, yeah. I've been told you this. You're always gonna overpay, especially when you go to a jeweler, right? When you go to one of those jewelers, they have to make money, and 9 times out of 10, it's 1,000% markup on that shit, man. I'm telling you, man. And it don't matter who you is. You could be the most famous person in the world. Listen to what I'm saying. You could be the most famous person in the world. They're gonna get a mark about you. Okay, so let's just say that. Now, what we're gonna focus on is the rappers. The rappers right now. I'm not. Matter of fact, let's not even just put the rappers in it. Entertainers, athletes. Let's just do all of them. Okay, entertainers, athletes, black, white, Asian, whatever race you can think of, all being taken advantage of, right? Because the reason why majority of the jewelers is not liking lab diamonds is because of the simple fact that people were getting lab diamonds as natural diamonds. People were getting lab diamonds as natural. People were getting the lab diamond graded as a natural diamond at one point. And these people would come with their certificates and 10, 12, 50 certificates, and they got lab diamonds. That's because a lot of people didn't know about lab diamonds then, and a lot of people didn't know the trick where, okay, okay, if you got a piece of, I don't know what made me do that. I was listening to a DDG song, so that shit, that nigga be like, okay, look at that nigga. Um, they take they would take the stones and put labs in there. They put naturals. They put labs. They put naturals. They put labs. They put naturals. They put labs. So now you have a mixed piece, all of it certified. But nowadays, since labs have become bigger, it's like, what can we do now? So the new thing, since they can't scam you that way, we're selling you a lab for a natural, because now everybody knows about labs, and the grading companies are putting this as a lab diamond on it. Um, they can't get away with that. Now they're trying to tell you there's a big difference between CVD and HPHT. The problem with that is, okay, here's the problem. They're going to tell you CVD is better. CVD is better. No matter what, they're going to tell you CVD is better because they can charge you for the better product. What they're not understanding is China. China produces so many lab diamonds. Now, let me tell you this before I even move on from China produces so many lab diamonds. Before I move on from, we're gonna pause there, and we're gonna go to this. China had this machine for years producing these stones, right? They then invented another machine that makes a perfect stone. I'm not even gonna say perfect. Let me take that back because I don't know if it's perfect. I'm gonna say they produce a better quality stone. They made a machine that produces a better quality stone. So what they do? They took all the old machines, put them for sale. A lot of the Indian country, people in India, those places, and other places have brought those machines. So their diamonds that they're selling, lab diamonds that they're selling, is the old Chinese way of making the diamond in the lab, right? So they have the old HPHT machines. So let's get back to China being the number one producer of lab diamonds. They produces some good high quality diamonds, good high quality diamonds, good good high quality stones. Okay, it don't matter if it's Russia. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter what GIA do. It doesn't matter what IGI do. It doesn't matter how you grade the diamond. It doesn't matter. It does not change the fact. They can do all the tricks in the world. It's not going to change the fact that China is still producing the most diamonds and they're producing a better quality at a rate that no one could keep up with. So right there is killing the natural stone. Nothing they can do is going to bring back that natural stone. Now let's get back to the jewelers selling people everything and overcharging. So now the jeweler want to tell you about CBDs. These are CBDs and they're better quality than HPHTs. Those HPHTs is no better than a Monzonite. Okay, then that CBD ain't no better than a Monzonite. So what are you saying? So what are you saying? And then, and then they're gonna overcharge you. Where I'm gonna say this is high price. This is high price now. $100 a carat for HP, and this is overpriced, but it's still a good deal. But it's overpriced, right? When I say $100 a carat, that's overpriced, but it's still a good deal. The CVD, I don't know how much they selling it for carat. They might try to charge you 500. They might try to charge you 200, 300, 400. I don't know, but I will tell you, you're gonna get good quality. Um, VVS's, they're producing great quality, right? They're producing great quality, man. And a lot of these rappers don't know they even wearing lab diamonds. A lot of them. Some of them do. They say like 90% of them, and we could probably even take it to 97% of these people. You guys know that they're wearing what they're wearing because the thing, and there's nothing wrong with it. To me, I mean, to you, maybe it's something wrong. I don't know, but that's not my preference. My preference is telling you that it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. it doesn't matter what you have on. Long as you know what you have on, we just keep it real. Is that diamonds? No. You say no. If it's lab diamonds, you say it's lab diamonds. Who cares? No one cares. My point is why nobody cares is because certain people have enough money to afford certain things. Certain people always are speaking on this, that, and the third. But when we look at reality, again, these people, the numbers that they're tossing around 300,000. That's 100,000. That's 200,000. That's 150,000. We have to educate ourselves on economics, right? A lot of these people who are celebrities are not making as much money as you think. A lot of these people don't have homes. A lot of these people don't, and you don't have to own a home. A lot of these people don't have a nice place to stay, a nice car. Um, Even if it's not nice, they don't have a place to stay. These people are not making the type of money that you think they're making. I be forgetting that once I put my hand up, the camera moves. I forget all about that, and I hate that. And I did not want to show that stuff in the background. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. A lot of these people do not, again, um, do not make this amount of money. Like 300,000, 400,000, $1 million. They don't even have $1 million. How did they buy $1 million chain? Like type shit. Um, this is not all of them. This is not all of them. Some of them do make enough money to buy this, but we know the ones. We know the ones, man. And there's a lot of them that don't make enough money for this shit. And then on top of that, there's a lot of jewelers that say they will not do anything other than natural. I don't sell nothing but natural. And now those same people are selling lab diamonds. They actually they're actually putting it on there. These are labs. Not even a year ago they were saying they don't do labs. Not even a year ago. I just literally seen a video. I literally just seen a video of a jeweler saying some crazy shit. I think I made a video about it. It's just ridiculous about no fake watches, this and that. Then I just the same jeweler that said no fake watches, and always talking about people wearing fake shots. It's an older jeweler, a legend jeweler, and another jeweler is looking at his watches, and he's saying all of them are factory except for this one. Hmm. Well, you don't have a factory watch, so that means the aftermarket watch that you got there, pal. Fake, fake. But that's here nor there. Like I said, man, it's no killing the Damn, I got thirsty. Like I said, it's no. Stopping the lab diamond at this point. It doesn't matter. Lab diamonds are diamonds. It's no difference. If I put this is everybody's favorite thing to do. If I put this in the freezer and it freezes, is it still water? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. That's everybody's favorite thing to do. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's really no difference. And you can let people convince you that it is, and you spend more money than the people that you're trying to look like. If you're trying to look like them, I don't know. Because people's preference is preference. I can't stop your preference, but if you're taking people's information and making that your preference, then yes, you should just look into it. Yeah, you should just look into it, man. From here on out, man, great video, man. I know. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Make sure you subscribe. But from here on out, we're back to doing products, man. Product, even product placements. Working with companies. I'm working with companies again. Again, that's thatguygeezo at gmail.com. Reach out if you want to. Somebody reached out. Um, I messaged them back. They never messaged me back. So if that was you, hit me back. I'm willing to work. I'm working again with companies. Okay. To all the companies who haven't been wanting to work, I'm not mad. If you don't want to work, you don't want to work. But if you do, hit me back up, man. Hit me back up. I told a few of you guys that I'm not doing stuff. I'm back. I told you I wasn't gonna be doing stuff for a while. Now I'm back. I'm back. Um, Thinking about doing something new. So I mean, not nothing new. It's the same thing. I'm going back to what. Yeah, I'm still gonna play the game. Still like games. I might do more review of the games instead of just playing games all day. Cause streaming is fun. The problem with the streams, we'll just get into another video about it. But the problem with the streams is, yeah, the viewership for me is not there. So, um, and apparently I gotta spend some money. So until that day comes, you hear me? But yeah, man. I'm out, man. Hey, man, say, man, watch your chick. You know they jump ship. She's probably already in my whip. You did. Oh, man. Y'all see what's on the neck, man? Yep. See if I can zoom in, man. Let's see if I can zoom in before we leave, man. Oh, my God. Oh, y'all see this shit on, man? Y'all see this shit on, right? Y'all, man. Matter of fact, I'll be back with Pop Your Shit Tuesdays, man. I mean, I said Tuesday. I'm tripping. Today's Sunday. Pop your shit Sundays, man. That's what we're gonna do, man. I'm out, man. I'm out. Like I said, hey man, say man, watch your chick. She probably already on a whip. You know they jump ship. You dig? I'm out, man. Peace.